Hello, Kyle. Sugwitan. Maglalaro muna ako habang wala pa yung engagement. Try ko kayong labanan yung Hello, Lawrence. Nicolas. Ang ina. Hindi, mag-ano ako. Hello, Deng Lumaad. Fanatic. Ay, ito pala, magra-rank na. Ano to, rank? Rank. Ito pala, magra-rank kami. Hello, Benji. Hello, Kyle. Open Cache na mi. Fanatic all the way. Nilabas na yung Fanatic. Kaya nga sabi ko kay Gabi, di ba? Go. Sa kaya sabi ko kay Gabi, nalipat na pala yung ano nila, bootcamp. Yabang yaman. Hindi pa ako makapag-open cash B, wala pa akong pera. Hindi pa ako makabili. Pero mag-open tayo dyan. Ito lang masaya na. Si Marcy. Ang lamig. Oh. Ang lamig. Quest na. Hindi, ito mag-ano kami, rank roll. Sword. Noong oras laro pa natin makay. Okay, wait. Check natin yan. Malakas na ba yung boses ko, Mark Aldrich?
Yung
Hello, Andy. Teka, check natin yung laro ng Fanatic. First game sila, B. 1 hour pa naman. 5 na.
kinakalaban nila.
Sersha.
Silang
Tapos yung
game.
X, mamaya pa. Okay. Last game din. Yung Geek Farm, hindi pa ba naglalabas na? Hindi pa naglalabas yung Geek Farm ng ano?
Sure siya. Spawn. Malakas din yung spawn eh.
Hindi pa naglalabas ng malakas na. O ayan na, di ba? Malakas. Hindi kami papayag na agawin ni Jaya si Abed sa'yo. Kabog! Kagi friend ko lang si Abed. Di ba? Malakas na yung mic ko. Ganda yung Dawnbreaker set. Hindi pa naglalabas yung Geek Farm ng ano nila, lineup. Pero alam ko na kasi meron akong lahat ng team meron ako. Di ba? Meron ako lahat ng team. Pero siyempre, pala, saan na lang magpagpunta. Pero ako alam. Ayan o. Meron akong, baka makita. Meron akong roster ng mga sa kasal. Dito lahat sila. Yan yun. Antayin na lang natin. Paiyakin niya uli. Wala ka bang ibibentang cash? Wala, hindi pa ako nag-book. Rank, Justin. Tatlo kami. Hello, Ayu Bismonte. Ewan ko kung lalaban pa ulit si Bibi lang. Hello, Don Anchenta. Please rebuild dyan. Hello, John Lloyd Navarro. Polaris Abat. Sure na ba? Polaris si Abat? Ay no. Napad niyo ba yung ginawa ko sa Slark niya kahapon? Polaris pa siya. TM na nga lang, di pa niya ako mapatay. Budget na nga siya. Bumili ng dust. Kaya ayoko i-glimmer yun eh. Gusto ko ganun lang yung item eh. Kasi nakakapag-micro yun pag yung alam ko wala siyang pinating stream niya. Bumili oh. 14 treasure. 27 sulit talaga. Oo, pag binili mo yung cash. Talaga ba, Eson? Thank you so much. Wala pa akong reroll. 7 na lang yung candy ko eh. Bala ko kasi magpatukay, kaso walang Roshan. Ewan ko ba't walang Roshan to eh. Wala na pa nakalati. Wala to. Yung dulo yun. Ito.
Maganda na mga set eh, no?
Ha?
Cache.
Oo, maganda yung cash ng yung set ngayon. Hello, Ernesto. Yes, Arman, tama yun. Pag bumili ka ng cache, meron ka. Ayan o. 14 treasure, plus 27,000 na bato. Ito, maganda rin yung Phoenix kasi ang ganda nung merong baby drive sa loob. Ang ganda rin, ang galing din ng mga nakasip. Pagkano kaya bayad sa mga gumawa? Ang ganda din to. Yung food.
Meron sila atong percent dyan eh, kung nakakabenta.
Kunyari, pag nakuha yung set nila.
May percent ata sila doon.
So, yung Ricky, ang galing din. Gusto ko talaga yung Marcy kasi ito talaga yung binote ko sa Marcy eh.
Ang dami rin magandang set ni Marcy dun. No iba.
Halos lahat nga yun, pero ito yung pinaka-bet ko. Itong si Butter Kines. Wala pa nga ako
rin niya, madam.
Marcy.
Si Marcy.
Yun lang nakuha kong rare eh.
Si Marcy.
Si Marcy
Hindi
lang.
pa ako
I need one,
nag-o-open.
need one.
Bakit nawala?
Sila
Tapos sali si Rugs.
Okay, go. Ito si Budek, sali natin.
Sige, invite mo lang.
Ito, sali natin. Sali ka, Dek ka. Mayaman yan.
Galing ba yan?
Oo, marunong yan. Marunong yan, gagi. Tignan mo yung battle pass niya, no? Saka yung mga treasure. Ay, kernel, yes?
Add natin yan. Tropa na yan.
Itong na tropa yan ah.
Pera. Bukas yun.
Si Budek, asawa ni Budok.
Si Budek.
Anong role niyan?
Support, kahit ano, support. Pero support na lang kami.
Ay!
Uy, OG? Sino OG? May nanonood data ah.
Execration na po ba si BDs? Siya ba yung Budek ng Diablo? Yes! Maganda yung Starlight Mars. Nakuha ko yung Invoker, may free persona pag wala. Oo, makakakuha ka talaga ng persona. Peperahan niyo ba ulit mamayang gabi sila Shade? Hindi ko alam kung maglalaro. Saka na lang yun. Ay, 20. 20 laki. Message mo na lang sa akin kung ano ha.
Ito nila Organ on game na ata eh.
On game ata si Lorcan eh.
Hindi, nagwa-watch game yan.
Hello, Zano.
Ah,
Pero pwede i-find match. Kasi di ba yung...
hindi oh.
Isa, chat mo.
Ba't may watch live siya?
Another game eh. Hindi naglalaro siya.
Hindi, ano yan, nanonood yan live.
Ayan si Budek. Support tayo, Dek.
Deck.
Laptop si 150 kagabi. Putang ina. Umiyak-iyak
Umiyak?
aswang gago. Baliw na yan si 150.
Easy 30k ka na madam.
Wala sila bayabas lang saka sila kukulang. Yung isa, yung kalaro namin, yung, umalis, yung kalaro naming isa, ano yun, girlfriend ng kapatid ni, asawa ng kapatid ko. Umalis siya, B.
Mas ata siya.
Eto, ay, si Rin, hindi naman na-up. Si Mikay. Gusto niyo ba si Mikay? Sure na. Sino yung Negi at Shirley? Totoo bang immortal yung 159? Oo, immortal siya. Marunong naman siya. Kaso talagang Viper kasi, parang
Content.
Papalit ako
Viper,
sa...
wala parang wala naman talagang gagawin kahapon. Eh, may net.
Ano? Doy.
Bakit nawala si Padoy?
Papalit ako.
Papat kang account?
Ah,
Bakit? Eh, wala naman kaming rankless naman kami, ah.
hindi, gagamitin ko isa. Yung pinapataas ko.
Ayan kasi nag-dalawang nag-rate ban siya, tapos nag-rate pack siya. Tapos Dragonlance, PKP. Mahirap talaga dun sa baba sa amin, may net. Tapos bite, naka-max pa yung bite ko.
Viper,
Shoutout
pang
from
manager.
Iloilo, Yel Amonte Charo. Punta ka dito sa Dinagyan. Meron na kami kamag-anak dyan, taga Iloilo, kapatid ng mama ko. Yung anak niya pare sa Iloilo, pero hindi ko alam saan. Hindi ka ba titigil, Mabis?
Bait mo, Andy.
Opya. Anong gamit mga account?
Ayan, yung... This is the release.
Dami kasing account ang puto.
Ang para kang pokpok. Dami mong account.
Alam mo na,
Dami mong ginagamit.
daming account. Sino Isachi on the floor natin?
I-invite na kahit sino. Laban na yan.
Si
Ay,
Mikay?
sino? Huwag lang babae. Ayokong babae.
Lo.
Ayokong babae.
Pwede
Malampak.
si Trixie.
Si Trixie
Ayokong
andito sa
babae.
likod.
Ayoko sige. Pwede yan. May titi naman.
Tara, Trixie, sali ka. Hello, Marvin Gagarin. Ay, tanga ka daw, Padoy eh. Wag yung
Sinasabi.
wag si Trixie. Yung na lang, yung divine na lang gamitin mo. Abot naman. Di ba may divine kang ginagamit? Ay, pinuha na lang mo yan. Hello, Jordan Flores. Semi-bugbog si 150, ha?
Swerte naman eh. Ito isang roll. 3 rare.
Baka naman kahit invo ka. Wala nga ako, wala nga akong
Ay.
cash AV, wala akong pambili. Nag-aantay pa ako kay Budek. Dek, asan na yung team wallet natin? Si Budek kasi naghahanap siya ng 100k Steam wallet. Oh, ba? Ewan ko kung ilan bibili niyang treasure, ba't 100k? Kasama mo ba dyan si OG 150? Ano siya be? Binangungot ata siya. Pero nag-online pa siya kagabi.
Binango.
You know?
2 beses nag-buy pero ang puta.
Umayan.
Available.
Oh my
Sige,
God,
Dek.
boy.
Thank you. Nag-viper siya, pero nadagdagan naman yung score niya. Naging 111. Kasi yung first game, 1-9 siya eh.
Ang lala ah.
Tapos yung second game, 111. Binugbog ng Enigma. Maka-possible bang may madagdag na team sa Civil War? Ay, wala pong sinasabi sa amin. Pero, alam ko next month, may Civil War na.
Ayun, Civil War.
Mm-mm. Hindi ko lang alam kung sino-sino yung mga magpa-fight. Hello, Jose Radi. Malapit na yan. Ganun pa rin yung price, 100. Sana all. Magpakailanman si RC Card. Ay, hindi. Maala-ala mo. Napahapyaw, ma'am. Pasali niya si 150 blowers. Ticket lang naman daw sabi nung booster ni 130 plus kills plus 30. Hello, Raymond sa Panta. Hindi, saka ano lang, mataas lang daw FPS ni 150. Yung FPS talaga yung mataas.
Goods na goods nga yun.
200 daw yung FPS niya. Kaya naiintindihan ko na. May comment pa, tangang-tang sa sarili. Ito ni Clara. $200 FPS harap doon na. Oo. Yes, Mami Toots. Yes, Mami. Ano gamit mo, Mel? I-chat mo na lang sa Discord.
Nga sa akin yan eh. Wala na ako.
Wala. Sa
Tagal
bahay
naman
lumabas.
ni Gerald. Si Gerald ba isa?
Si Gerald, oo.
Hi!
Lang pangalan.
Si Mami to hingi ng set. Hindi naman ako pinasalubugan sa Japan. Ano daw? Ano yun? Perfect.
Beauty actors ano to? Dito.
Tinatanong ko nga si Kate. Ang tala ko nga kay Katie Roo. Bakit si Kineso? Ganun nga. Tap.
Kung ka naman sobra ka
Na?
Mars.
Wala pa akong ano. Wala nga ako pambili.
Yung cute na lang.
Ah, ganda
Yung
ha.
palda.
Wow.
Nakuha din yung ano, di ba?
Si Toots nang hihingi.
Leche, ang dami ko na rin binigay dyan.
Gago, ang dami kong binigay dyan sa aswang na
Yung
yan.
may cute pa pa. Ina ba?
Wala na, Bear. Wala.
Ikaw mo nga, pick mo nga yung cute.
Wala nang cube-in. Wala na akong cube. Dinilit ko ata yung cube pa, B.
Cute.
Oh, wala, be, diba?
Teka lang.
Wala nga, be. Ano?
Ayan o, meron po.
Wala, be. Sino to? Kaninong account to, Mel? Ito na si ate mo, Trix. Abot to Divine One, no? Abot yan, no? Divine One.
Ba't yan?
Oo,
Abot.
sa 4K. Accept, Mel! Support kami ni... Dek, gusto mo ba sige, ako na lang 5, 4 ka na lang, Dek. Para sama kami ni Trixie. Ay, ano ka ba?
Chicken nyo na lahat. Chicken nyo na lahat.
Hindi, ano ka ba, Andy?
Pwede ako carry.
Carry. O, offline na lang si Trix. Ay, hindi. Meet si Trixie. Offline na lang si Padoy. Ano ba to? Dapat nata maraming checker. Hala, too far, be. Sabi ko sa'yo, hindi abot yung kay Amel, eh. Ilan ba MMR mo, Andy?
Wala, ano lang to. Baba na ito eh.
Ilan MMR
5'6"
niyan,
lang.
Amel?
5'6" lang to.
Fanatic na ba si Gabi? Oo, in-announce na ng Fanatic. Si Gabi. Saka si KP.
4-5.
Oo, ba't ganun? Try nga natin.
Ilan kanya?
Ilan sa'yo? May, ano? Andy?
5'6".
O, 5'6 din yung sa akin.
Oo.
Sa'yo, Dek, ilan yan?
Hindi nata mataas. Hindi
6K, bakit walang rank?
niya ata nalalaro. Mataas, hindi abot nga sa Divine.
Saktong 6K up. Kailangan mga Divine, 3.
Hindi rin. Oo, ganun.
Divine 3, abot yan. Divine 3.
Try ko pa mangiram.
Carry yan sa Divine 3 o kay Divine 4. Kasi ilan yung mo, MMR mo, Padoy?
5-2.
Ito na lang. Gamitin mo yung account mo, Padoy. Pahiram mo yung kay Trixie. Oh. Diba?
Pilingera kasi fake mortal.
Ito na lang, papayaram ko kay Trixie, Divine 5.
Ay, tore. Ang daming account.
Tangina din
Ganda mo dyan, Padoy.
Ayun.
Hello,
Sabi account,
Matthew.
puro
Hello,
5K.
RM. Tara yun. Ang daming account pa doy. Sa mga pinagnanakaw yan.
Mga ano niya, bakla niya.
Ayun.
Ingit ka lang.
Ang dami mo account pa doy.
Wala na.
Kung inubos niyang bebe girls.
Ayan ha.
Uy!
Ayun.
Oo.
Baby girls ha.
Huwag mo naman ilabas dito.
Ay, sorry. Nanonood pala si Ange.
Ako si, ano,
Away talaga.
Kaya pa ba nila ay sa bagay hindi kayo maghiwalay ni Ange kasi magpapasko.
Content lang yun, mga nakikita niyong hiwalayan.
Oo, and then sila magbe-break ni Ange kasi magpapasko na, bawal malamig ang Pasko.
Sa true lang.
Panalo kayo kagabi. Yes. Hindi naman mananalo yun.
Ano yung
150
haters ko
eh.
dyan? Panalo kami, di ba?
Sino to? Tangina mo pa doy sa'yo rin to? Sino
O,
to?
kanya yun.
Friend ko to eh. Sino to?
Daming account kinang-inan to.
Sino yan Padoy? Friend ko rin yan.
Kanya din.
sa kanya yan, madam.
Putang ina mo, pag-aan-friendin ko na yung mga account mo. Ang dami, hindi ko na alam. Nakakaloka.
Madam, lora ko nga lang.
Be, ang dami mong account, be.
Ano mo? 20k MMR ka na pag pinagsama-sama yung lahat.
Ang daming account, tanga pa din.
Ayun.
Di ka marunong maglina, pinanood ko, tanga mo naman maglina.
Ay! Totoo ba? Hindi
Binuhat
pa.
ka lang. Sabi daw ni Mipet, ito, bugbog sa kanya mid, 0-3.
Oh,
Ayun.
bakit? Bumawi naman ako
Ani.
game 2 ah.
Panik kay Mipet.
Di ba ginag-gank
Bumawi
siya?
ako game
Di ba
2. Si Abad
Panik kay Jot Jot.
ko.
Hindi.
Tinatrash ako ni Mipet. Hindi, yung
first
hindi na siya.
game, yung first
Yung
game
invoker.
Invoker si Mipwet yun.
Oo, tinatrash ako ni Mipet.
Madami
Wala.
siyang kasama, be.
Sabi, payat niya Nina. 0-3.
Sabi?
Oo.
Ulo? Ginaganon ka, amen.
Oo, wala eh, Trixie, ginagawa
Tapos,
I don't
nagpalit
care.
nagpalit pala sila, si Jot Jot yung SF. Yung naglakad sa
Then,
nag-model.
nag-game din.
Ah.
Naghilakad sa mid.
Oo.
Kalata mo lang sa entry.
Naka-inbe daw siya. O,
The
eto.
most important is team fight.
Ano ka?
Ay,
Fan ako nung Trixie. Ay, fan ka daw ng Trixie. Kung fan mo nga, laplapin mo nga.
Ayun.
patay ka dyan.
Ulo.
Ingit ka lang ah. Ikaw
Yeah.
kasi nilalaplab ni Ange.
Yeah.
Ikaw kasi nagtutoothbrush.
Yeah.
Eh, pati ba ni Ash? Hindi ka ba titigil?
Remember, madam?
Hindi ka titigil. Ay, bakit nagpo-post si Ange? Ayoko sa mabigat iyaking
May
ka-party.
in-story siya, Padoy, sino yun?
Ayun,
Lalaki.
tangina mo, overthink malala.
Pinsan yan.
Eh, eh.
Sabi niya, looking for ka-party, yung caring hindi iyakin. Ba yun? Ay, iyakin ba yun?
Ayun.
Uy, di ako nagkikeri, madam. Hindi ako yun.
Parang may umaano nga kay Ange yung nagsisimula sa letter K.
Ayun.
Sino yun?
Pero ako pa doy, awayin ko na yun. Ay.
Yung,
Sino yun?
pre, di ka na kailangan kawain.
Oh, ayan na! Break na yan!
Sino
Break
yun?
na
Yun ang patagalin niya, nakakasuka lang.
Kilala ko na yung KB. Si
ano na yan?
Teka
Pahinga
lang.
lang.
Yung kasama natin, kasama natin birthday ni Dorot.
Kung ano, ko yan ah.
Sino ba yan? Amen?
Si RB?
Si RB.
Aray, Dax pa naman yun.
Ay! Docs daw. Kabog.
Pinagpalit sa Dax, aray.
Hindi mo lang alam. Hindi mo lang alam daw. Asan?
Che.
So nga hindi, ang jowa ni RP si ano eh. Si kalimutan ko rin yung pangalan. Yung maliit na babae, nagdodota din dati. Pwede ka naman pala. Si Daniela San. Hindi ka ba titigil? Siyang, ano ba? Kumain ka na lahat ng gusto mo. Pakawalan ka sa labas. Masagot ka pa. Pero feeling ko every Sunday ata yung may laro kay kala pangalan niya. Kala Shay. Ewan ko lang. Kung ay, mali post. Kung meron. Okay. Igel ni Mabis. May nakakuha pa ba dito?
Kala siya, yung mga Friday ata ulit yung sabi.
Every Friday.
Mm.
Kabog. Okay.
Mamimigay na ng pang Christmas.
At hindi. Hanggang 25 pa naman tong ang pangalan nito. Itong collector's pack. Cash ba o cache? Sa bagay ko. Maganda rin yung clockwork. Cutie din. Sikun kang mali.
Yung Marcy.
Perfect. Para siyang sa
Cute.
Netflix na palabas, yung Gods, mga perfect. Wow. Ano ba yung tsura niya? Ay, Marcy. Si Dawnbreaker pa yun. Dawnbreaker.
Eh, Padoy, kamukha ni Snapper.
Ay,
A warrior for the light arrives.
will be gifted pala. Saan ba itong galing set ni Marcy nung una?
Hindi ko tinapos. Ang ganda.
Marcy tuloy Dawnbreaker. Yung isa. Wow, yun eh.
Mm.
Si Dawnbreaker pala.
Yung Spectre, kala mo si Abaddon.
Sino? Oo, parang Abado na ineme-eme. Yung TV, ang galing din na nag-design. Maganda yung niya.
Oo.
Parang si Elsie, yung third skill. Ang cute. Ay, cute din pala yung Chen. Cerberus.
Yung Hoodwink, no? Ang
Maganda rin
angas.
Hoodwink. Pero yung itong si Snapfire, may maganda dito usang set eh. Ito yung nanalo. Baka ilalabas nila sa susunod.
Meron pa siguro yung isa.
Hindi, feeling ko
Ano?
yung mga magaganda ring napili, sa iba ilalagay. Yung parang pag naglabas sila ng mga... Ay, oo, di ba 2 beses na naglalabas ng cash? Baka sa next. Maganda tong ng Witch Doctor.
Ubus talaga ang pera.
Alam nila magpapas. Kaya ginawa nila hanggang January yung battle.
Talino din eh.
Oo, di ba? Pero nito.
TV maganda. Siga ni TV oh. Mukhang
Parang Elsie nga yung niya, yung third skill. May ganyang itsura si Elsie eh.
I've only
Parang
met
si...
one road.
Ayan
tawag
o,
dito,
yung
si
LC o.
Lucifer.
Is assured.
Ayan o, parehas sila ng buhok. So, ayan.
Yung Invoker, no? Cute din. Sana si Padoy din.
Hello.
Faceless Void, ganda rin.
Oo, perfect. Hello! Wala akong invoker eh. Bading ba si Trixie? Sabi ni B. Marcelo.
Tomboy.
Hello, Paul Claren. Thank you so much. Marcy, yes. Si Marcy, perfect din. Manghihingi lang tayo kay Budek. Deka, Marcy alam mo na. Di ba, Dek, walang Roshan? Ayun na, may kalaban na.
Sa prank.
Ano na? Hindi naman kalaban nito nilagyan. Private sabi na sila. Pa-private sabi ni X eh. Ano pala? Paano maging masarap just like... Hello, Polaris B. May page ba yan po ba si Trixie Log? Anong hina? Sabi nga na, lakas na ng mic ko eh, Polaris eh. Lakas sabi yung volume. May page. Yes. Ano yan? Trixie Dotes ba?
Pixie Dota.
Ah, Trixie Dota. Dapat Trixie na lang. Tanggalin mo na yung Dota, be. Ben, malakas na nga daw yung mic ko.
Dating pangalan nito, jowa ni Padoy.
Sino?
Itong account.
Ay, binigyan ka pa ng ano pa, doy. Pinaghihiwalay mo talaga si si Padre.
Gusto ko kasi mapunta si Ann sa tamang lalaki.
Hello?
Ayun.
Ayan o.
Mabalas ka ngayon.
Wala pa, doy. Parang sinabi ni Trixie, hindi ka daw lalaki. Hello, Mark
Tagal na nga
Allen.
nila. Ilang taon na ba kayo pa, Doy?
On and
Apat?
off sila eh, on and off.
Lalaki naman siya, kaso may tama.
Ayun, may tama daw.
Lalaking may tama. Talaga pa, doy, iniinis ka ni Trixie Kasha. Tapos na yung Fnatic game. Wala pa, 5 PM pa sila, Polaris. Antayin nyo rin yung yung Geek Fam. Yung lineup ng Geek Fam. So, may ganito akong pera o ang dami mo. Ay, pera. Sana all, maraming pera.
Tagal lah.
Magkakaroon din yan, be.
Doy, chat mo nga ako sa Facebook pag-accept.
3K. Sino kaya ang makakatapat ngayon po nanonood? At kung hindi ngayon ang panahon. Basta, papaluin kita.
Careful what you wish for.
Sabihan mo si ate. Yo, sabihan o, ate mo. Kaya napapagod. I'm just looking out to the end. Now that's raining, now or never. Papanood ni Arlo. You can stand under my umbrella. Eh.
Dire victory.
Ano ba? Ano ba? Uy, yan. Pag-science ko pang mag-now. Bibigyan kita, bibigyan kita. Bibigyan kita. Ayun. Oh. Ah. Ay, pagkain ng pusa yan. Ito mga aso to. Pag kayo nag-meow, ay nag-meow ha, kinakain yung pagkain ni Matt. Kaya yung nagtag. So, kinain niya talaga. Sige, kain. Ang alin, Mark Abel. PM saan?
Bantota.
Ay nako, mahirap to, Mark
Bakit
Abel.
Mrs. Freshness bango nga?
Mahirap din ang bulay ngayon for today's video. Wala pa tayong mga...
Yung pinakahuli niya palang ano, may bash.
Sino?
Si Mars.
Hindi huli.
Marcy? Ay,
Mm.
si Marcy?
Mm.
Random be.
Yung SS niya?
Kahit sa Anes, no?
Once umpisa.
Oo. Kahit sa umpisa pala na palabas. Kaso nakaka-ano din yun.
Okay lang, Mikmik.
Pak! Hey.
Ang cute kasi talaga yun.
Practice tayo homicide. Mm,
Sorry, pre.
ayoko nga yan. Hindi ko eh. Putang ina mo.
Habang buhay mo maaamoy.
Yung pa-live si Raven. Tara, nag-i-stream na rin si Raven. Ah. Yan pa lahat sila nag... Hello, Espino Vicente. Lahat ng mga ano nag-stream for today's video. Ah. Grabe, 20 minutes fine match. Tapos yung laro mamaya, mabilis na kaming matatalo. Umiilaw ba yung... Doon ba sa walang set na Marcy, umiilaw din ba yung kamay niya?
Hindi ko lang sure.
Hirap na hirap mag-Marcy.
Good stuff. Their middle tower's a sad pile of gravel.
Fury with
Still,
butter.
we should be respectful. A moment of silence, please. For that stupid tower.
Not a dream, no one ever. Okay na, Asta. Kumain ka na. Kung pato ko. Stand under my umbrella. Sino si Aiki? Hmm. Amel,
Mm.
alisin mo. Oo, nakalive ako. Ano yung mga yung lalagyanan ni Mabi? May langgam. Lagyan mo sa pagkain. Si Ice kumain ng pagkain ni Mabis eh.
Saglit.
Mamaya magmamiyaw-miyaw to. Hindi nag-notif. Baka hindi ka naka-exclamation point notify. Kaya hindi nag-notif. Ba't inaantok ka? Yung nilagyan ni Mabi. May langgam kasi. Nilagay ko yung sa pagkainan ni Ice, kinain niya. Actually naman. Pero maganda yung surf.
Feel the chaos.
69 days followed. Wow, kabog naman 69 days followed. Pag aalis na si Padoy, pera mo muna yung account mo para ni Trixie, lalaro kami. Ay, Padoy.
Madam.
Pera mo muna kay
An-
Trixie.
Sige. Out na ako, madam. Naantok ako.
Ay, kabog. O sige.
Mamaya na lang.
3 na lang kami, Andy.
Bonus.
Sige, madam.
Thank you so much. Hindi tayo makapag-find match eh.
Kung wala, 3 na lang kaya.
Oo. Tinik na kita,
Luluto na
Gabi.
lang, miss. Nood na lang ako.
Oo, go. Yan. Ay, teka. Si Dejanara. Halika. Huwag. Saan ka, Mel? Mid ka? Ang dami mong
Okay.
check eh. Gaganda mo check. Pag ito hindi pa rin. Kabog naman si ate mo Jamal Castro, nag-gym. Ganda.
Dirty.
Ganda. Ano. Nagpapakata. I-report ko to. Si Jam. Ay, tang ina mo gago. Tignan mo, sabi ko i-report ko. Tapos sabi ko, your account is restricted for 2 days. Your account activity didn't follow our community standards. Puta to. Na-report na pala, be. Kulit Jamal kasi. Bakit? Hindi pa rin nakakapag-wait pa. Kasi medyo matagal. So, isali si Dayanara. Kaso baka matagal kasi. Ha? Wala kang dala. Money lang. Pera, kayamanan. Ako hindi kita iiwan.
Ay, gagi, sorry, napindot ko.
Watching a tournament game. Bakit watching? Pero masakit din yung lineup nila kasi hello Gibo Kuyo. Si Armel saka si Gabi matagal din nagkampi. DJ consistent pagpo-phosphor, power. Si Januel perfect din. Pero siguro kung all Pinoy sila, okay. Kaso KP yung isa. Pero malakas naman din si KP kasi TI experience din yung kinaka. Kaya perfect. Baka sa pa ng exit. Hindi, meron na yan. Kasi treat. Mas madali pag... Ayan na, diba? Speaking! I told you! Deck, accept!
Sino ba yun?
Ha?
Who you gonna ban? How about them? I don't like the look of them.
Ang laki ng screen ni boss ah.
Ano na?
Ang laki ng screen.
5 seconds.
Ang laki ng monitor. Ito ni
Sino?
Boss Deck.
Naka-live siya.
Ah,
CM kita. Ito pala.
10 seconds.
Paano nalaman pag malaki yung... Lapit na din pala mag-reveal na roster na black. Oo, 6 yung ano nila. Meron silang ano eh. Ano tawag dito? Presscon. Presscon pa sila? Tunahan ko pa sila mag-book. Charot! Charot! Ano? Grabe naman yung kalaban natin. Puro melee. Laban tayo. Fight. Fourteen. Ano kayo?
Amidst my winter, they dare not dream of spring. The outcome of
It's
this
in the
conflict
bag.
is certain to me.
Remember, it's all on you here. A lot of pressure.
It's in
all on your shoulders. Man, I would be a
Gumagalaw
wreck.
yung LC.
All right, let's go.
Go forth.
Are you ready to rumble?
A fine plan. A chosen pace. Blue heart at my tail.
Ba't di kayo gumagalaw? No, di gumagalaw yung LC, be.
Timely.
Yung ka-party ata yun. Ganun. Parehas pang
Paws
Cortis.
of frost.
All right, gang, 30 seconds.
Pero dito, Dek.
You got this. Seriously, I just took a look at the numbers, and whew,
Press on
if
wood.
you do not have this, I don't know how you'll be able to show your face anywhere ever again.
I am
You are
sure
fighting
of it.
human garbage.
I cut a fine line. I touch the
It all
earth
comes down to
through
you
will
and your
allowed freely.
teammates, technically. But
The
Greg,
enemy
not good.
strikes.
Your teammates are garbage. This is all you.
I see it too.
Hindi ka magalaw yung end.
The trail
Nag-o-oras pa
runs
ata si
cold.
kuya.
Time na.
The world awaits.
Ay, wala ba? Mid, ano?
The cold follows. A wending path. In ethereal silence. The ice advances. Your life, it steals even your breath. We cover ground. Attack. I need not hurry. Our needs compel me. It seems. Go forth. Piercing cold. In ethereal silence. Bitter cold. The enemy is here. Storm of shards. First blood. Please chill with the prison of ice.
Sayang chi on the floor!
Who's trade? Death is sure to follow.
Okay, patay ko na. Kaso naubos yung ano ko. Naubos yung mang.
Our needs compel me. The trail grows cold. This way. The ice advances. Paws of frost. Press onward. I cut a fine line. The world awaits. A bite deeper than ice. No future for you. Your folly.
The prize is mine.
It seems so.
At Windsor ka ngayon. Kasi dalawa yung sponsor ko ba.
A fine plan.
Wala yung Nix ah.
Blue heart at my tail.
Ay, Nix tuloy.
Is broken.
You can go, you can go.
Bone deep. We cover ground. I need not hurry. Even the avalanche begins with a single flake. A wending path.
Might want to haul ass over to your top tower.
Leave these to me. Timely. I see it too. A chosen pace, an avalanche of pain. I am sure of it.
Tonight.
The cold follows. I see it too. This way.
That courier will be
Blue
missed.
Heart of
Cut down in its prime. Exactly.
The cold follows. I accept. The trail grows cold. So be it. I am sure of it. A fine plan.
Hello, Espino. Dick na rin naman yung Fernando.
The ice.
Wala pa ang
advances.
Gomez.
No.
A chosen pace.
Ano ko dito?
Go forth to protect this earthly form. Our needs compel me. Press onward. Shards of ice. Let them
Ito ata.
Paws of frost. I cut a fine line. It seems so. What can you endure? I need not hurry.
Your middle tower might need some. Hey, you really need to handle this.
The world awaits.
Heaven just got another angel. That courier will be missed.
Under attack. This way. The enemy of the slaves.
Ipi nga dito, be.
You have fortified that tower's taking a beating.
Nga ng buo ko.
A chosen pace.
Kaya, titipi ako.
Ito,
5 cents.
wala ng buhay, oh. May bite ako.
Cut a fine line.
Wala na. Tinanggal ko yung sand niya.
Let's see how this plays out. Maybe it's just a very
Dito,
stupid
Mela.
trap.
Kukul ata ako.
Hey, your top tower's under attack. You letting them do this? I mean, if
Patay mo na lang yung app.
I'm only asking because you're being destroyed. Well, that thing can really soak up some punishment.
Like it's just you.
Oh my God.
Linak pa ako, putang ina.
Sino?
Kaya nga eh.
Middle tower's down.
Wala naman na siya magagawa.
It's just one tower.
A
You know, in the
storm.
Ipi ako dyan,
this
Mel.
is,
Boti kita.
Wow, it's still
Ito, ito,
incredibly
ito.
Na
important.
meron ba?
These
You
will
really
show the
kneecap yourself.
path to victory.
Ayun lang.
I see it too.
Ito palong-palo.
Go forth.
Here's a blade in your eye.
Inan to palumpalo.
We cover ground. Frozen tempest. A winding path.
It seems
Press
pointless to
onward.
mention this now, but a mailman can't fight off a swarm of monsters by
Bounty.
itself.
So, gagawin na pala.
Blue heart at my tail. In ethereal silence.
Hey, your top tower's under attack.
The ice
That thing is getting stomped on so hard it's gonna turn them to wine. Nice work fortifying those structures. They are looking sharp.
The trail
Might want to haul ass
goes
over to your
cold.
top tower.
It seems so.
Feeling ko dito
Timely.
warted sa...
Your top tower's down.
The world awaits. A fine plan. Suffer. I need not hurry. In ethereal silence. Shards of ice. The winds howl. A chosen pace. I am sure of it. Snowstorm. The cold follows.
Ano ba yun?
Foolish child. Press onward.
Maximum unpause.
Ako.
That's nice.
Saan siya nag-TP? Yung LC.
Nandito yung Aksa.
All right, back in business.
I need not hurry.
Wait.
Our needs compound.
Nakasmoke. Tapos bumato. Ang lakas naman ni Kuya.
Nakasod sila, di ba? Hindi.
Siya.
Wala? Nagpindot ba siya ng sword? Hindi, meron pa
Parang
siya ng sword.
nagpindot siya eh.
May dagger siya eh. Pinurskillan niya eh. Pwede naman siya magtago. Sayang yun, oh. Patay sana yun.
Okay, now we're
Right.
rolling.
Didi, oh.
Ano ba lang dapat?
This way.
Double damage.
Blue heart at my tail.
Nasaan si... Hindi na tumawag yung bang.
Allies disappear.
Your bottom tower's
Draw
under
tayo.
attack there.
Timely.
You people...
Nakakita siya sa mid eh. Naka-moonlight tayo.
Ito ba, oh.
Ice.
Sige. Ulti ka ma. Una, nakabangay.
Ice.
Nakabangay.
Kung hindi natamaan pa ako ng gulo, mababait ako sa akin.
Might want to look into your
A
bottom tower.
fine plan.
Yeah, that doesn't look good.
Let them chase their tails. I
Bottom
see
tower's
it.
under attack there. I'd get over there if I was you.
Don't look at me. It was a miracle she survived this long.
Axe didn't use rock.
Mistakes do not suit me. The ice advances. The
Hindi,
world
may word ata.
awaits.
Oh, meron ako send.
Go for it. We must choose our focus wisely. I cut a fine line. It seems so. Piles of
Pero nang patayin tong axe na to eh. Opo.
Inaano niya, Vanguard. Eh, yung ulti nito,
Yes!
Magic. Value.
Okay na, bumalik ka pa eh.
a wending path.
The prize is mine.
We cover ground.
Might want to look into your bottom tower. They say
Naka-ult
history is
na.
written by the
I
victors,
am sure
so
of it.
you might save yourself a writing assignment here.
Hmm.
Bottom tower's under
Asong
attack.
baliwag.
I wouldn't just ignore this. You got to show these idiots who's boss, or they'll never stop bullying that poor tower. All right, bottom tower's down.
Press onward. I see it too. It's
May naka-NB.
ignorant scourge.
Okay, calm down. Nope, won't do it. Can't do it. Not when I'm watching this.
Storm of shards. A fine gust of cold. Make your peace. Our needs compel me. We must
Don't worry,
never
babe.
reveal our plans.
Nakatalo na.
Timely.
Roshan na ah.
Wow.
Ice. Take all. The trail grows cold. Snow squall. In ethereal silence. Bounty. The ice advances.
Uh-oh. Radiance fortified their structures.
I
Marunong
need
tong
no
lahat ang
hurry.
pokay ka na.
This way. A chosen pace. Blue heart at my tail.
May kinakatay sa baba.
The bottom tower's down. What's the latest with you have in store for them?
Nick Sonic.
Shards of freeze. Our needs converge.
That is a double kill. Handcrafted murder.
The cold follows.
Meron ata
The
dito
trail
yung set.
grows cold.
This will do nicely.
Hindi pa sumasama to.
The world awaits. A chosen place.
I want to look into your bottom tower.
A wending path.
Ang pinami, dalawa nag-dash pe. Dalawa nag-dash.
Your middle tower might need a little attention. It is getting smashed all over.
Makakala mo lang mapapatay.
From the core.
Kung binuhos ko skill ko, di wala nang follow up.
Bobo yan eh.
Ang ina,
Let us
ping ng
depart
ping
from
ang
here.
phone.
Go forth.
That red,
I see it
that
too.
there is dominating.
It seems so. Timely.
Your bottom tower is under attack there.
Pause.
You know what?
of
It's probably
frost.
fine. You fortified your structure.
An avalanche of pain. I need not hurry. Piercing cold. This way.
Warded ka ba ba?
Blue heart at my tail. I am sure of it. The ice
Middle
advances.
tower's taking a beating.
We cover ground.
Pa.
You know, just because your tower's being attacked doesn't mean it's never mind. It's gone. The middle tower's taking a beating. I don't see the benefit of letting them kill your towers, but you're the expert. Limber up. They've fortified their structure.
Walang TP, ayaw pa maglakad po kami. Patay, puta.
Let those shields. I see you.
Tumalon yung app.
I wanted to defend your middle barracks. This is textbook unstoppable. You have a pile of literally unstoppable places in your middle barracks.
Blue heart at my tail. The trail grows cold. The ice advances.
Ayaw niya yun eh. Okay, inang tanga.
A wending path. A chosen pace.
Hindi.
I need not hurry. We cover ground.
Tagal lutang inang LC to. Iniscan ko na nga.
In ethereal silence.
Bubayta kasi.
For the frozen waste.
So, draw.
A fine plan.
Grabe. Ito yung Nick ko.
This way. A treasure taken. Cover is broken.
Ay, go.
Mga baliw tong natin.
Shit.
Yung LC na dapat mauuna.
You need your top tower? I'm only asking because it's being destroyed. You are not gonna like this. They are really tearing
Oo,
that thing to
putang
pieces.
ina mo, puro pulado
Run
na.
the whole ass over to your top tower.
Ayop kang LC ka.
Top tower just
This will only make me stronger. I can't find.
dominating. Whoa! That is a double kill.
Press onward. Snow Scroll. I am sure of it. I see it.
Diba, fight ko lang yung luto.
Top barracks, defend. Yeah, they just deep six to your top barracks. I think they found your top barracks. Every tower that was well defended, raise your hand. Radiant's top tower.
You die alone.
It seems so. Our needs come shards of ice. No escape.
Putang ina noon, iba pa yung tiniro.
May blade, hindi ginagamit.
First, you have to earn it.
Magdedesa pa nga siya eh.
Ang aga ng dagger kasi nag-farm.
Your middle tower is now past tense. You still have an anchor. Less protected, probably very worried agent, but you're still in the
Ay, no, putang ina. Harap-harapan. Ilang exit to. Kairit. Ang bobaita.
Okay, mamaya tayo. Sige. Manonood muna ako ng BTS ng Fnatic. Thank you, Dek. Wala nga pala. Perfect data. Huwag natin panoorin sa para umabot pa tayo. Ano? Bakit wala? Na? first game pa lang, be.
kind of take over the game. And I think it's not the easiest to accomplish, but definitely doable. So we'll see how Zisha does it.
5 seconds remaining.
I like this Darkseer ban a lot. I think it's something that could really enable Zisha to play at the pace they want, especially with the Ember in their
3-4-2.
hands.
Is there
First
something
game pa
else
lang,
you
B.
feel like can fulfill a similar role to the Darkseer?
Carmel, DJ.
I think they still have like Naga issues, like heroes to push waves. I'm not too sure what kind of angle they're looking at right now. Legion's been banned as well. Or Fnatic just looking to protect their safe lane Naga and ensure he has a good game.
10 seconds remaining.
Fnatic, on the other hand, their cores are kind of greedy, but they do apply a lot of pressures on in terms of like wave clear and pushing. So they probably just want a kind of a Slayer kind of hero here. Something good against Gyro as well. Maybe we'll see like a Kunkka.
Has a pretty good lane matchup versus the Ember Spirit. As the game goes on, Ember's always going to be able to dodge the boat. But it's going to be the Elder Titan picked up here from Fnatic, so
Mid Tiny.
what do you feel like is the reasoning for the Elder Titan?
Just another hero to drag out the game is a natural counter to the Gyrocopter. You get on top of him, he kind of just dies. ET Naga is a kind of a classic old school combo back in like 2016, 2015, where you're just really good at like stalling the game.
Select your heroes.
Dawnbreaker. Okay, so that's their solution to the wave clear. You know, you have this global presence hero. Cool new set as well. Kind of favoring Fnatic's draft a bit more here. I think they have like what they want in terms of like player hero. Oh, it's a DJ. It's a DJ Enigma and a KP Elder Titan. Okay, that's kind of cool. A bit of a switch up here. Probably a response to a Gyro. I just didn't want to lane the Gyro as Enigma, so have a not so greedy hero. Kind of still strong in the lane. Kind of interested to see how he does.
Do you feel like DJ is going to play a little bit more for his own game in the jungle and just to leave KP solo? Because if DJ still plays in that side lane, then Gyro should still be able to deal decently well with the Eidolons.
You probably want to lane to like level 2 or 3, just so you help the Elder Titan not get bullied 2-on-1, because the Gyro Unleash can definitely just zone him by himself. So you just secure his levels a bit, and then eventually you'll transition. I assume to see KP joining the team a bit more than DJ this game.
Oh, I do really like this last pick for Xerxia though, with the Dawnbreaker coming out. It definitely gives you that saving grace here with the reaction, the kind of reactionary gameplay from them, where you kind of jump in with the Black Hole. You're going to be able to have a response from that from the Elder Titan jump as well. So
Black Hole
and
DJ.
also is able to really deal with the lane issues that they were having prior. That's kind of where the Ember
Karma.
Spirit was able to come into play. But you still mentioned that
Binalik niya ulit yung
even with
pangalan
the
ng
Ember,
Karma,
they
hindi
weren't
na
going to have
Asta.
enough ways to be able to deal with all the side lane pressure. So I like the Dawnbreaker and what he's going to be able to do this game here for Xerxia.
Yeah, I think once again the lanes are like really important for them, because this Dawn and Ember, if they are not doing too well and they feel threatened when they push lanes, but it's tiny, it's going to be kind of hard for them. So I'd say it's really on the supports to make sure the course lanes go well.
See how the supports are able to shape up. We will have another quick pause before we get underway. Looks like we got some name changes as well. Asta now going as Karma. And
Tihi as Jaja. That is Tihi, right?
yes.
I believe so.
I don't know, man. Teehee was cool. Like Teehee,
He
now you got
is cool.
Jaja. Like, well, it's
I don't know, Jaja Binks.
okay. Does he get a buff then?
Maybe.
I guess that's a question. If you're able to get some buffs from Jar Jar Binks, then maybe it's worth it for the name change. Although we have seen what name changes can do in Southeast Asia. You know, a particular team in Motivate Trust didn't look too good after some name changes.
That is true. It happens.
Look, I'm just gonna say it how it is. Like, I don't know. I think you gotta go back to the old names. That's where that's when the success can come back for some of the boys. But yeah, we'll see how this game one's
Confirm
gonna shape up.
SMG
Again,
boom
Fnatic, of
back,
course,
madam.
the debut of the new roster.
Hindi ko
So
sure
it'll be
eh.
incredibly exciting to see
Nag-ano
how
na ba
this
siya?
five-man is able to play as a unit. And for Xerxia, they are still yet to find their first map victory for the Pro Series 13. So really needing to get some wins under the belts, considering how competitive we've seen it be so far. I mean, Spawn Team, they are 6-0. Army Geniuses 3-1. Purple Paradox 3-1 as well. And these were probably a lot of the teams that you would be expecting to be kind of competing with Xerxia. So you need to get some wins under the belts now for the boys. You don't want to be eliminated off the back of the group stages.
That is true. Definitely do not. Kind of a long pause here. Not really sure what's happening. Gabby. thinks
Naglabas
it's
na
not
ba,
sure.
Polari?
Could use the voice lines. I don't know what's going on. Januel is just spam pinging. I'm not quite sure why.
He's angry at the Dawnbreaker. I like how Dawn spamming like Disruptor missing too.
There we go. We got the reconnect. I hope they fix the minor bug. It's really not that big of a nuisance where you can't see who's disconnected.
Abandoned.
Well, that one needs to get fixed as well. That one, like, just has to go.
Did you hear about the TI story? Apparently,
Di pa,
someone did,
rumors
and
lang.
then
Hello,
They took
Marcus!
like an hour and a half, and some Valve employee just came in and typed something, and he just reconnected him to the server. I think it was the Liquid game in LCQ or something.
So I was casting that game. I'm well aware of
Oh
that.
my.
So Liquid OG game, dude. That game was absolutely wild. That was a crazy, crazy game. We had like a 2-hour break. OG pretty much, they didn't have an unlosable lead, but they had a really, really high net worth lead. And I was telling Denog, I'm like, dude, this is
Hello,
such a long
Noriel
break.
Binoya.
I really hope
So,
we
tingnan
don't
natin ngayon
come
yung
back and then
lineup
OG
ng
just win one
Fnatic.
team fight and the game's over. And
So, si Gabi sa...
that was a wild game.
Si Gabi sa Naga Siren. Offlane ano?
Did I though? I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's the one time I've actually kind of
Elder Titan.
something has worked out for me when I've
Phosphor
said something.
yun.
Usually I've say like if I get tiebreakers or anything like that, I'm like, dude, I want
O
these
offlane
tiebreakers
na
to go
DJ.
for an infinite time. I want tiebreaker after tiebreaker after
Oo,
tiebreaker.
ayan. Si
Or
Ken
when,
at
you know,
Rupido.
I've got
Dating
there's
ex.
a crazy series and I wanted to go to 3 games. It never does. So
Offlane
I
DJ?
shut my mouth now.
Hindi na siya support.
Bottom lane, both teams blocking the hard camp with their sentries. Armel with Raven in his name.
Jaja? I don't like this. Nice chilling.
The battle
And a little bit of props here to Mr. Raven. Gonna be exciting as well to see where he lands up.
Leaks.
Come on. You got some leaks?
I got none.
We all know that's not
Ay,
true.
hindi. Support pa rin.
That's not what you said to me.
Kala
Oh
ko, okay.
no.
Alright, let's see how this is able to break up. Ken on the Ember Spirit up against Armel, of course, on the Tiny. So, is there a hero that's a little bit more favored in this lane, or is it going to be kind of back and forth in the farm trade?
I think Ember is slightly favored just because of the low armor and Tiny. The slight spam kind of gets you, but I don't think Tiny cares too much.
They're going to be both heroes that do rely on the water rune and the power runes as well. So we'll see how the supports are going to be able to shape up. Of course, it will come down to how they're able to play the side lanes first and try and secure the cause game, and then they can think about trying to rotate to help out their position 2s.
Yeah. Oh wow, Zisha decided to put the leech top. That's kind of interesting. I felt like the Marcy would do much more here. And the leech would do more bottom too. I think.
Itihi ata tong judge.
It's Frost Shield against Elder Titan
ganda
and
ng-
Eidolons.
Okay. I was going to mention that
Ang
we
ganda
saw
ng
yesterday, I think
breaker.
it was Disruptor into the Mirana.
Parang
and Disruptor was just
Angel.
flooding the Mirana in the lane because she wasn't able to, I think, handle the harass from the Disruptor. Is this something that Xerxia are looking at, that the Marcy might have struggled in that regard?
And the thing is that Marcy has lifesteal, right? So he doesn't really care.
Okay.
I think it's super easy to punish like the disruptor on the side, like 2 spells with the Dawn coming over, because Gabby can't really do anything to stop it.
Oh, Enigma. DJ in a little bit of trouble at the moment. A preemptive tip from Karma. You gotta make sure you get the kill
Tinitik
now.
pa
Oh,
ang
no,
puto.
you can't. You can't just be tipping fools like that and not securing the kill.
Nauna pa yung
Yeah,
tip
that's
bago
a walk
patayin
of
eh.
shame.
Talaga,
That
oo,
was close.
talaga eh.
DJ deciding to stay in the lane here. Going on KP.
He's got a lot of stick charges to play with. We'll see if the bonus health is going to be enough to keep KP alive. Just
Oo,
linked himself
attitude
away
talaga
towards
eh.
the tier 1 tower, but
Yan ang pati yung tip.
and so far, the battle of attrition is favoring
Nauna pa
Xerxia.
yung tip bago pumatay eh. Kasi, faster.
KP going for a Wraith Band. The new cool trending item for every offlane player.
Oh, not the Eidolons.
Oh, they're all alive.
Wonder what you mentioned DJ with looking to potentially just try and soak up some of the levels and then go back to the jungle shortly. So see how long he actually wants to
Madudurog
continue to stick
din ah.
around. Jing in the meantime is even trying to get a stack, but for some reason the goddamn Ogre Bruiser went for the smash, so Jing won't be able to find that stack.
You don't like the butterfly cape, man.
Oo.
Dude, why does his Bruiser have an active? It's so silly.
To make Chen more interesting.
Make Chen more interesting. Okay. Where's Chen right now?
In the dumpster.
Bottom lane, KP.
Balik mid si Ken eh.
Gonna be okay for the moment. Just trying to see where they glyphed on Dire.
I think it was for mid lane. Just some flame guard shenanigans. Top lane, kind of going on Gabby. Nothing really happening in the lane.
Ata.
Are there any winners so far that we're seeing out of the lanes, or maybe some surprising results through the first 4 minutes that you weren't kind of expecting?
Maybe mid lane. I think it's like Armel's kind of bodying. 9 denies, 18 CS.
See how that's
Ay, tama po no. Ulat.
top lane.
Ulat.
Gabby is gonna end up going
Mababa
down.
ng
Jarls is able to
tita.
find first blood.
Hmm?
A little too late with the glimpse back, and we Xerxia that strike
Nakalit
first.
yan. Si Ice.
I
Ha?
didn't really expect him to die in top lane.
Nakalit ba yan?
I guess Dawn's just kind
The
of strong
eyes.
with levels.
Ah.
Well, spam from the leech as well.
Ah.
Nothing too big.
Makulit.
Ooh, that was a KP hits hard. Plus 100 damage.
Karapata.
with
Siguro
Melted
galing
Spirit.
sa'yo. Hmm.
Yeah, wonder what the item build's going to be out of KP in this game. I think we more than very often when the Elder Titans played as an offlaner, I think we kind of see that Midas. So I wonder if he's going to consider it or not.
Possibly. He might just
Sabi
go
kayo.
be an aura buyer.
Sabi kayo.
I think it kind of depends how they want to run the Enigma
Cute.
as well. 'Cause I
Ito si
think he just has to
Asta,
like, build
Noriel.
his mana up in this game.
Ang
BKB
Triple
probably
Liver.
really important. Or the eggs if you choose to go for it.
Makuha, may gatos oh.
It feels like
Yun
you
yung
can go
lalaki
down that
para-
utility route, right? Because you've
Itong
got a game
si
where
Ice.
DJ, if he gets Blink BKB, how are they going to be able to address the black hole?
Magkaroon ng anak.
Yeah, I think so too. But
Mababa ng
DJ, he
dila.
might go for Rift Pack instead. I'm not too sure if they want it because they have a gyro.
Pasok mo yung dila mo.
And a Marcy to hit it down, kind of.
Sabi ng
It's
doktor,
also like
mababa
it's
daw
a
talaga
free
dila
Enigma
niya.
game, right? Like once he gets BKB,
Pasok.
Black Hole's just kind of
Pasok
unstoppable.
mo yan.
It's interesting how kind of the pressure that we're
In
seeing
the
at the
first
moment,
blood.
Jing trying to apply it onto the Enigma. It did use the scan to try and scout out DJ's position, but he moved over to try and secure the rune, so Jing's not going to scout him out. Ooh, well, Armel gets a DD. Very, very nicely done. We'll see if they're
May
going to be able to get a
dimple din
kill off the
kami.
back of this, though.
Ang kulit. Anong aso?
Will be very
It's rotating for runes. Nothing too big. Here's the Armel coming down. G. It's in trouble.
Oh, they're even going to TP the Lich down as well. So maybe we're going to see if they can try and force a fight. It's not going to be easy to the double damage run on Armel. Jardra's going to be off to the right side, but the Frost Shield help out with the damage mitigation. That will buy enough time for Jing to be able to leap onto the tower.
It's fine.
Makimate team ba si Bimbo? Ay,
Not a
well,
very
hindi ko alam
fruitful
eh.
rotation here, but
Shitsu din.
kind of nothing. Just
Hindi ko
applying
alam
some
to rin
pressure.
eh.
Force the
Wala
leash
akong balita
TP.
kay Bimbo.
It's nice as
Eto,
well.
etong si Ive. Hindi ko alam kung ano.
Rupido's close to his level 6 top.
Ano ka ba,
They
Ive?
might look to make a move for it.
Pomeranian. May halo.
Where are you considering about making the play with the Solar Guardian coming up shortly for Rapido?
I think you need to kick out this other Titan because the Gyro doesn't really want to play
Pasok.
down here alone against him.
So do you Dawnbreaker ultis down bottom and then you look to
Ayos
stay there
naman
and
ako
kind
ulit.
of play this lane and then Karma goes top?
I
San
think you
Miguel
can just kind of
Pyramid.
hold the lane on Karma.
Hindi ko alam, wala
Go
akong
for space.
balita rin kay
Mage
Bimbo.
walk back
Ano
mid,
na-
so he
yeah.
might look to smoke the Ember somewhere. Walking around.
Si
It's
Mabis
just,
hindi
just
na.
a farm fish at the moment between
Ay,
either
tulog na si
side.
Asta.
This is something you
Tulog na
mentioned
si
with
Asta.
the lineup from Fnatic is that they do have really good ways to be able to stall this game out. As soon as you saw that Elder Titan picked up, recognizing the difficulties that Xerxes might have, but of course it's very early on and they are having issues at the moment still with being able to try and secure some of the power runes. This is another rune for Armel, but again, he's going to be scouted out by the exact same Observer Ward.
After neto, mag-relay ba?
Yeah, not much going on. Fnatic kind of happy. Everyone's just standing in their lane, farming no DJ.
DJ.
Trouble.
Oh, Jesus, look at the damage from Karma. Just blows up the Enigma, but they're going to look to try and rectify the death. Armel steps in, but there's the Solar Guardian as a response. Going to be enough to keep Jing alive, and they'll send KP packing.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Well, they forced the Dawn out. Not too bad for Fnatic. He does TP straight back top too, so we might see Zhao here a bit unexpected. The glimpse. Oh, not in time.
Poor old Alright, there we go. I saw it. It didn't do anything, but we saw the Iron Branch with the kinetic field, something that you were mentioning yesterday.
Yeah. It's a cool play, you know, you gotta look cool.
Wala.
Now, you gotta look cool while you're dying. Maybe next time you can, Wait, hang on. Why did he do it? He's playing Disruptor.
He is the disruptor, that's true.
I'm like, what's going on? Hang on a second. He's playing the Disruptor. Alright, well. A good start here for Xerxes. 3 kills, does a net worth lead. The moment. Not really been able to apply this early momentum into some pressure onto the map, though. Are we waiting for like a slight timing to come out surely, whether that's an early item or an early ability as well to kind of help out?
I feel like for Zerxa, they just wanna be stacking much more.
Daming
They need a
pain na-
really big gyro in order to win this game. I think Fnatic's super happy with how the game's going because they're like super high level in comparison. Like we see Zhao, he's close to level 6 right now. Meanwhile, supports on Zerxa are like 5 and 5.
Radiant's bottom
Just because Gabby has been jungling for so long.
Yeah, we
Patience from Armel down bottom, just to open up the tower.
first one finally being able to pay off here for Armel. There's the tower. They're actually going to look to try and TP down in the Ember. So tower is not going to go down for the moment.
Still a siege creep here. Armel decides to leave anyway. Setting up top, kinda expecting Rupido to play up with the siege unit.
attack.
Okay, P. We were kind of asking the question earlier on what the itemization is going to be
Top
out of
lane.
him, top lane. Glimpse back into the first static storm of the game. Armel's going to... They might be lacking the damage at the moment. Armel's already used the Avalanche. It will be coming back up shortly. Repeater will get some distance away, but the Avalanche into the tree throw. That's enough as Armel will wait for the cooldown, be able to secure the kill. And that all comes back down to just the fact that Januar has a pretty decent timing with the static storm.
Yep, we see Armel being active here.
Dire's
2 out of 2 kills so far. Fnatic still just kinda holding their map. We see KP having an X queued up, so
is under attack.
there's your answer. No Aura Boy, Aghanims only.
Seems like it's very passive though from Fnatic with this Scepter being queued up. So, do we really just feel like again this is going to be a lineup that's just really playing
Grabe
to
naman yung
defend
normal
towers instead of
netong
being
ano,
proactive across the map and
Mas
trying to
KD.
force these plays?
Base damage.
I mean, I feel like Xerxia has the lineup that wants to fight much more than Fnatic. Fnatic's not ready. They have like Yasha and Naga. No, not really any items on any of their heroes yet, so they're
Naku.
very happy just playing this slow-paced game.
I guess at least for Xerxia, we do see them continuing to be able to find their farm across the map. The Gyrocopter in particular, Karma, has been playing over towards the triangle for quite some time. Bottom lane, KP in some trouble. Let's see if he's going to be able to get the Echo Stomp off, but great use of the Sleight of Fist from Ken's going to be able to dodge this. Now they get the glimpse back. Oh, the combo's there, but the Solar Guardian to stop the Black Hole. They won't have the damage to be able to bring down the members of Xerxia, and now they can look to catch up to Genuel as well. It's beautifully done. Rapido with the counter with the Solar Guardian was just enough to be able to mitigate the ultimates from Fnatic.
Yeah, kinda lacking damage. Fnatic not really ready to take a fight. The Altian died early, so he couldn't get his Earth Splitter off. Good punish by Xerxia. They needed that Maelstrom on Ember now, and the tower.
And
Jaja.
now that's a couple of ultimates on cooldown as well. So do you considering about forcing something again if you're Xerxia?
I think they're fine. They just want like these small fights. I think the ultimates don't really matter too much on Fnatic. They're just not fight ready until they have like more items on the Naga or Enigma.
Oh, speaking about the Naga, do you see Gabby keeping up there with the farm? Going to be working, of course, on the Manta style first item and into that Orchid as the second one as well. Fnatic though.
Bot lane.
Yeah, they're going to look to make their smoke of the game. Armel still without the blink. He's
Baka
so
ng
close
Manta.
to blink. They're going to look for the glimpse though to be able to set this one up. Jing drag back to his own death, and there we go. That'll be enough gold now for the blink dagger and Armel.
They'll probably get bot tower for free for this as well. I mean, Lando can.
Ay,
He
may
sees Gabby.
BKB.
Just farming. And Junwell setting up. They have Song and Disruptor ulti if they want to.
Oh, oh no. They just needed to walk a little bit further. Just a couple of inches further, just away from the tree line. Again, Xerxia is going to be able to protect this bottom tower. They even bring an extra member as well into Jar Jar. Armel's not going to be an easy kill at all. Ken's still going to try and continue about going on for more. He does have some mana issues at the moment if a further fight does break out.
This is
Oh, he stopped the
deny on
TP?
Jaja.
Alright, DJ was trying to TP out. Now KP wants to TP out. Armel's hesitant about just leaving DJ to feed him to the wolves, but meanwhile,
Mid
mid
lane.
lane though, Rapido. Well, that's what KP wanted to get involved in to help out Gabby and Genuel as they get a bigger fish to fry and the kill onto the offlaner.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Oh, he's going Rift Pack on Rupido. This is kind of interesting. I feel like he needs to scale more so than go for these aura items because this game will go on long. And Naga is really, really good at killing off Rift Pack.
Yeah, and it feels like a big reason why you want to pick the heroes, kind of address the lanes, and going Wraith Pact is not going to help out as much with that.
Yeah, I do feel that way.
Sumasama na si Gabi.
He might be just trying to match DJ's Rift Pack, but he's so far away from it. I don't think it really matters. Asta halfway through the Aghanims, super farmed on the Gyro actually, and Gabby does have his Manta on the way as well.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I say that, but
On top
where's
lane?
his career?
Gonna try and defend the tower. Static Storm still on cooldown. Rave. Oh,
Oh
look
my
at
God,
Armel
look
getting the
at
jump in. Beautiful combination. Gonna be able to blow up Karma, and now Gabby nearby as well to protect him. So the
Gagi,
Storm
nakita siya.
setting up for the retreat. Unfortunately, Genuel will not be able to escape in the tree
Nakita si
line.
Jendo eh.
They gotta be cautious though, because Ken with the wraparound. Unable to find the chains to hold any of the
Mas
Fnatic
madami
members
silang
into
pang-focus
place. So in
natin.
the end, it'll be a 1-for-1. Fnatic do lose their tower, but they get the big kill onto the Gyrocopter.
Sobrang asim.
Yeah, a bit too over aggressive there.
Sobrahan.
Half health, just kind of manning up. Expected no defense from Fnatic.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's
while this is going on. DJ getting a lot of farm across the map. KP getting closer towards the Scepter as well. It's about 1,200 gold till this one is going to be completed.
Be noticing the ancient is blocked, I believe.
May
by
pusta ka
Zerxia.
dyan. Hindi ako pumupusta.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They blocked up the hard camp as well. Looking really to try and slow down the farming speed of the boys on Dial. Karma's even got more stacks of the Ancients as well for the Gyrocopter to play with, so Zerxia once again looking to really try and funnel as much as they can into the Gyro, who's having a pretty good game at the moment. Of course, Pry was just his first death, but he's getting a lot of farm, about 600 net worth lead, the Gyro.
Yeah, I love this from there. I think this is what they must keep doing to win. They're blocking enemy
top lane.
ancients and they're just making sure Gabby.
Oh, Jarjo, a little bit awkward there. Frostshield just looking to try and run on forward to start onto
Jarjo
Gabby. Does have the rest of the team nearby. If he was able to wait one more second. Maybe they just want to force them away from the area though, as yes, you're actually going to try and consider about bringing down Roche.
They're just going in. Sidekick, Aghanim's Gyro as well as the offering on Rapido. Elder Titan trying to scout. Will it be in time? No, looks like it won't. Free Aegis for Asta here.
And there's a lot of voice lines going on in between these two teams. They're pretty vocal.
It's the meta, man, the meta.
Oh, the meta, okay. You got to be on your voice line game.
Yeah, winning or losing, you know, voice lines matter.
Who do they see under the water? It's going to be KP at the moment. Ging tries to get the jump in. Look at the damage, man, from Karma. Just a couple of right clicks. KP just evaporates.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The Fnatic looking to apply their own pressure in the lane. Now DJ just farming his Wraith Pack.
Seems like Fnatic aren't too worried with the status quo of this game. Like, the net worth lead's not growing at a crazy rate. They're continuing to find their farm, just doing shenanigans across the map, like Armel farming Creeway behind the T2 tower. You've got bottom lane getting shoved in from the Nagas Iron as well. So, yeah, Fnatic just waiting for these kind of early timings for them.
I'm kind of worried for Fnatic. I think it's Gyro holding this Aegis. He's gonna have Satanic in like 2 or 3 minutes if they don't find ways to take a fight. I say that we have some TPs.
We do indeed. Echo Stomp.
I think this might be a misread from Fnatic because
Oh, jump
Dawn
in.
cannot be
Armel are
over.
going to be cautious. Karma's going to be chilling for the moment. We'll show some of the boys playing behind, maybe trying to force some reactions out of that jump from Armel.
Zerxia deciding to smoke away from top lane. I feel like the top fight would have been Zerxia's favor if they found a way to take it. Just because Fnatic's not fully ready to fight right now. We did see the Orchid on Gabby, but before the heart he can't really come into fights right now.
Nice scan as well. And now they're going to be able to sniff out this smoke across the map. Very close to being able to catch up to the Naga Sighing along with the Enigma.
Top lane.
Karma is completely isolated from the team.
Oh,
See if he's going to be fast with the TP. Oh no, not like this. They're going to start to TP into the T1 tower with a turnaround for the Solar Guardian as well. They might not even get the first life. As Karma stands strong in the face of it all. Finally going to be able to bring Kim down, but this has bought enough time for the boys to show up. The song, it's too late. It won't be enough to be able to get them away now as well. With the ultimate from Jar Jar with the backline. Ken can run them on forward. Zerxia, what a team fight. Everyone shows up as fast as they can to protect Karma on the Gyro.
Oh my god, just Fnatic's just not ready to take team fights yet, but they are kind of forcing it because they saw the team spoke bottom. They're reading the map well, but Karma a bit too strong with the Dawnbreaker ulti on top. Big stun.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
KP so close to Aghanims. Might sell something here.
Oh, just chunk couple creeps down and get towards the Scepter. We do see though, after that team fight going the way of Radiant, been able to build this net worth lead up to 7,000. They've got the outpost control now for them to hold. And you were mentioning that Satanic as well for Karma. Of course, is not going to have it with the Aegis advantage as well, but this Reaver is going to be shortly complete, and we just saw prior the kind of the damage issues from Fnatic.
Yeah, it's scary. The Wraith Pack on the Dawn as well. Completed. We have a Frost Shield on top and Sidekick that offers like even more lifesteal for Gyro. It's looking kind of grim for Fnatic, I would say. DJ like close, very close to his Wraith Pack. But I'm not sure how much impact this item's gonna have for them.
They're going to look to make the attempt though on Fnatic. Smoke up is 3. Jar Jar's in a very good spot to be able to pop the smoke. See if they're going to walk close enough to the ledge. Oh, they actually get all the way around him. And they'll still get another support nonetheless, though. So not the ideal pick-off that they were hoping for.
Yep, nothing too big happening. Get back the outpost and the area. Rush is not up, so it doesn't really matter right now. Tanning completed.
See if they're going to try and brute force this tower down on Fnatic. They do have some members sweeping around. Armel in particular. He might consider about jumping the ledge behind the tower, and he's going to do just that. Easy pick off for Armel to find. That's going to be huge to help out with the tiny scaling in a game like this.
Yep, bleeding a bit on Xerxia. Just need to regroup and go together. The Gyro's really strong right now. Just need to make sure he does not get black holed alone. BKB complete on Ken. Big item as well. Nothing to really control him anymore.
Which is going to prove to be a really big issue here for Fnatic. If Ken's able to get to the backline, just disrupting kind of the spell casting from the Disruptor and the Enigma. So eyes on Ken and what he can do in this team fight that's soon to break out. Inside the river is Januel. Very aggressive with his position. They're going to be able to bring down the Disruptor first. They'll turn to KP next. As no one is playing behind the Elder Tide, and they just look to try and cut their losses.
Good smoke from Xerxia. Catching Fang a bit off guard. Kinda lucky your Tiny didn't die there. Pedo still has his ultimate. Pushing out lanes like we said in the draft. Just kinda fixing a lot of issues from them.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, hindi ako kumaniwala. Ito lang.
Team fight, we definitely saw, like you said, some of the bleeding coming through from Xerxia. Those 2 deaths, and then the tier 1 tower getting clean. Fnatic were doing a decent job to try to stem some of the momentum, but that recent skirmish inside the river, and now with the map control going back to Raiden, it's going to put them in a prime position here to be considering about that next rush. We already see a ward placed, kind of the really main highway to get towards Roshan for Dire, so this is that all-important second road for Radiant to be able to continue with their strong start.
Yeah, we see Karma going for a Mage Slayer. That's a very interesting item. Might feel like he just needs a bit of the magic resistance against the ET Spirit.
Yeah, very interesting. I mean, this is an item that we're just still seeing from a lot of people, and now in particular just being able to have all the buffs on top of each other.
Really smoke.
Able to find anything out of this though. We'll try and pivot their attention over towards the triangle to get some vision down. Scan will be on the mark as well from Fnatic, so they know exactly what's happening. Let's see what the response is going to be from them now. Importantly, Gabby as well has the heart completed, so this will make it a little bit more easier now for Gabby to be able to enter the fights.
Both teams kind of missing each other. Fnatic with another nice scan.
Roche going to be up in a couple of seconds here, but importantly from Fnatic, they have been able to de-ward inside their own top jungle. And they've got control of the outpost as well, and Genuel is even going to place a ward down too. So still something that Xerxia do have to be cautious about. Fnatic have some pretty big ultimates if they're going to be able to land them, though. That's really the thing in question.
Yeah, it's all about the Roshan now. We see
Ken?
Ken in
Yeah, they're going to see him underneath the sentry. No, they're going to be able to reveal that now.
Gabby?
Gabby stepping a little bit too far forward. He tries to get the song off. It's going to be messed up with the black hole usage as well, so the damage is not really coming through at the moment. Gabby's unable to cancel it. And now this is all Radiant's team fight. They can try and pursue one more, chasing down the members of Fnatic. But behind the T2 tower, though, KP wants to move in forward, but I don't know if he's going to be able to do it himself. Trying to get the right clicks out, but the Wraith Pack mitigation stopping KP from turning that team fight around.
No, they lost the creep wave though.
Kulang sa Zan.
Trying to force high ground a bit. Gabby cutting the wave, doing a good job. Barely made it out just now.
Very, very messy start to the fight there. Fnatic using that song defensively, but then the black hole turnaround as well.
Hindi siya nag-study.
Just didn't see that prime use of the ultimates that they were hoping for Fnatic, but at least they don't lose out on too much.
Nag-study si Asta.
Jing and
KP.
Louise.
Pag nasampal ka talaga, be.
JKP?
1.
Hang on, you got some boys nearby. Xerxia are more than happy with being able to take this fight. This Repeater's going to charge on forward. They're going to be able to cover him at the moment. Just momentarily Science holding them back thanks to the Echo Stomp, but that will get Genuel out to safety. And now Armel's going to look to jump in as well. A 1-2 punch, bringing down Jing. And they might consider about going back in on Fnatic. If they got stuns to hold Karma into place, they will not. So Karma TP's out, but with the backline, Gabby though, finds a big pick off on the Ken. As Armel almost there to be able to cancel another TP. So Fnatic now, they might be able to get Roche. Okay.
Yeah, Roche is huge here because this Gyro really needs this Aegis to deal with the black hole.
What a perfect sequence. Well, maybe perfect's not the right way to put it, but I think what Gabby did in the last couple of minutes after that awkward fight with the song into black hole is perfect. He cut mid, he went to go farm the triangle, continued to cut the waves, and then backstab, took the double damage rune, and that was a big reason of why they were able to kill off the Ember Spirit and now get this second Roche as well.
Yeah, Xerxia hanging around a bit too long, didn't really have mana on the Ember. And kind of, they had enough gold for BKB on Jing as well, but he couldn't get it in time.
So how worried do we need to be now for Xerxia? I mean, you lose out on this second Roche, like you said, really important for the Gyrocopter, who doesn't have a BKB just yet. So, Radiant, can they still take fights even though they have this net worth lead into the ages, or do they have to be a little bit more cautious?
I feel like if this Gyro did not go for Mage Slayer, they would be in a more confident position. But because of this item, they're
Hold that thought, Armel. Look at the position from Charger. All the way behind to the triangle. Armel wasn't expecting it. With a wraparound to set up, they bring down the rock, man. Beautifully done.
Pretty big kill. Mid wave going in as well. Gabby not in position to cut. I wonder if they're gonna force something here again.
Not easy to go high ground at all, though. Look at this. Midnight Pulse. Dude, this is not fun.
Back to bottom tier 2 they go. Gabby just doing a good job cutting the wave again. Skadi completed. It's kind of big.
Against the ranged tier in the Gyrocopter, but really importantly, it's mitigating a lot of the sustain that they're playing with. Satanic, Paladin Sword, Sidekick, Solar Guardian. Like, you are just playing on trying to survive that initial jump and then having Fnatic being out of position.
That's right, and for Fnatic, I feel like the supports are what will win this game, you know, whether this Aghanims Disruptor or the Enigma BKB. That's kind of what Gabby's dragging the game for.
And it does seem like they should be able to get there as well. Again, going to continue to harp back on this Aegis. The fact that Radiant weren't able to find it, that's really what they needed to kind of knock on the high ground without a team fight win.
Yeah, game's kind of slowed down a lot. Gabby doing a really good job once again of just keeping the lanes shoved in, and Rupido and Ken both having quite a hard time dealing with side lanes.
See, we'll have to kind of come back and address some of the lanes though. They're gonna force out a glyph. He might. They're starting to TP an extra man back as well.
Yes, BKB though. I don't think he cares very much about anything right now.
You'd love to force it out. They're gonna try with the toss back onto the T4 tower. Look at the
Well,
play
Ken?
though from Ken, so aggressively jumping towards the disruptor. And now Armel, he's vulnerable. A force staff along with the leap back towards the T4 tower. Armel's gonna be okay. Let's see what Radiant can do. Karma, he's might be in trouble for the moment, but a Glimmer Cape to cover the retreat. Gabby's gonna try and catch up. I don't think he's got the movement speed though.
Tagal mag-communicate.
That was really well played from Xerxia. 1 kill, buyback. Usually not as important on a +5 buyback, but this is slowing down the Disruptor's Aghanims. Ken doing a really good job of just going in there.
And look at his positioning as well. Beautifully done from Ken. KP's gonna know someone's nearby. What's the call now if you're Fnatic? Do you continue to try and play aggressively across the map? Do they have an opportunity now to look to get some map control with some of the things being on cooldown for Radiant?
I feel like they really need BKB on DJ and Aghanims on Zhao to fight either one. I feel like this gyro is just stopping way too much damage from the team and Ken as well. Leech armor, super annoying. Chain Frost bouncing around. This Naga, like he's super high net worth, but he can't really
Smoke
go
on
into
smoke.
the lineup right now. Oh, Raven?
Armel's gonna run straight to Jar Jar inside the river. Force staff is stuck on the high ground though. Oh, not where you want to be for Armel. He'll still be able to leap on down, but the damage has been dealt. And now they've got the vision onto DJ as well. The black hole is there, but there's no response. Genuine's gonna try and play around with the static storm. But the boys can pop to BKB and charge on forward. So Fnatic off to the right side though. KP's falling low. Song can't get him enough distance away. Rapido's the only one chasing him down, but KP hot pursuit his camp, but he doesn't have any more remnants to play with, so he might go back for the easy kill onto Gabby. There's an Arcusine trying to play around with his illusions, juking and jiving, but they're lock onto the real Naga. They know exactly where Gabby is running into the tree line. There'll be no escape for the poor old Naga Siren, as once again it's Xerxia that come out on top in the skirmish.
Did you see what happened to the gyrocopter? KP 5-shot the gyro with Satanic on.
So yung
Embo
sapakin
with a
ng
big spirit
Underlord,
buff,
Underlord.
just didn't know what happened.
Ng ano, ng...
I didn't see inside the team fight on how much damage that came out from KP. He's got a Chrysalis now completed.
Yeah, the lack of armor on the gyro hitting him, no AC, no butterfly. KP just spanked him hard.
Still though, net worth lead continuing to grow for Radiant up to 8,000 now, the highest it's been so far in this game one.
The game still feels very heavily favored
Ito lang.
for Xerxia.
9.96.
Zhao not getting any closer to these Aghanims. No Philosopher's Stone, very sad. Eighth Lance and Eye of the Vizier on the leech. That's a scary, sinister game.
Sayang yung black hole sa likod, ang layo ni Ta.
Where is this boy? Dude, that range is nuts.
Pero wala,
What the
pag
hell?
tumagal pa to lahat.
It's instant too. I'm sure you always get people
Tapang
off guard
agalim
with it.
I think it's one thing that does, like you said, just catch a lot of people off guard with that zero cost animation. Always forget that he has this with the Sinister Gaze.
Ken going for a Gleipnir, another item that deals well with Naga. Kind of holds you in place, kills your illusions. See Nullifier queued up for Gabby, so he kind of understands that this leech is a big problem. The Frost Shield, the Glimmers is super annoying.
Oh. Seeing the praises with Genuel early.
Pagkat yan.
Throughout the draft. Dropped a double Observer Ward. Tough scene, so he's going to have to deny one. Oh, they got a DD on Karma.
They do, but Fnatic just dodging here. They look like they really want to force things on Xerxia. Not the easiest to push into this ET Enigma Tiny. Here they come.
Oh, toss
Over the
back.
top.
Gonna try and play around with the Earth Splitter as well. Karma, gotta be cautious about the damage coming out from KP, but the Elder Titan's looking to retreat away instead of taking the fight. But Ching, look how deep they're going! Inside the base as well as Ken for the song! Into the Static Storm as well! Oh no, the Black Hole's a whip, but it doesn't matter! It doesn't matter at all. They get the kill onto Ken, and now they'll be able to catch up to Jing as well. Just Xerxes, no respect at all with how deep they go. I guess it does make some space for the buildings to fall mid at least.
Damn, there was some commitment. I feel like after last fight, Gyro just said, kill the Elder Titan for me and I will win you the game. Well, that's what they did.
Yeah.
In the fountain maybe, but they got him.
Yeah, they got him in the end. That's it. That's all you need. Just when the ET, look at the net worth, man. He's really, really poor in this position 3, but like you said, he's still, at least he has enough gold to potentially kill off Karma, and that was the call for them. Just chase him down and look to try to minimize as much as you possibly can from KP's impact.
Fnatic, they look like they wanna look for something here. 2 members still dead on Zersha. Real Naga? Do they know? They don't know.
They will
Oh,
shortly.
they know now?
Alright. Daedalus now completed for Armel. Just got the Spell Prism as well. For Fnatic. Sure
Alright, so we almost have Aghanims on Disruptor and almost BKB on Enigma. 2 big items.
Let's see if it's gonna come out fast enough though with Roche already up.
Asta needs to buy a Basher, I think. That's what people used to do at least. He might survive through it with Paladin Sword and Satanic.
Especially if the Marcy's not caught as well. We can give that sidekick over.
Yep. That is true.
He's gonna be
The
an
Basher
issue
would
through the
be-
fights as well.
Yeah, with the Basher. Stops a lot of damage from Fnatic.
I don't know how he's level 21 to be honest. Well, let's see what the call is going to be here from Fnatic. Smokers 5.
Oh,
They're going to be able to pop. Gabby
they
tries
keep-
to play around with the song. They're not crazy clumped up at the moment. KP's going to try with Roche falling low. They need to turn their attention over towards the pit. But the damage from KP and the tree volley as well. They're going to be able to bring them all down low. But the buyback coming through for the Gyrocopter. They're going to look to try and re-enter the team fight. It's off to the left side. Gabby goes down. KP's going to fall as well. Ching, he'll get the prize of Roche. Ken's nearby, but importantly, they need to give the Aegis over. Raven, Armel is going to be able to get the jump in, but they don't get the Aegis picked up on Karma. The nick of time. They weren't able to find the item. Oh no!
He had no slots.
Ang
so
ganda sana ng
unfortunate.
stun ni KP.
I don't know if he didn't even pick anything up. You're right.
Yeah, Ken got the cheese. Asta took the refresher and the Aegis. Big move by
Sayang naman
TD.
yarn.
I mean, Jaja. Boy
Jaja.
Jaja.
Si Asta pa
It's
nakakuha.
looking scary now for Fnatic. Up the high ground you go. Ultimate's on
sarap ng
cooldown.
mga
You've got a black hole, but it's daytime. You don't have the members as well to force them to clump up. There's going to be a full set of barracks and might even be KP's life as well. He's not a beefy man.
It's fine. They did use the buyback on Gyro, so Fnatic has a small window.
Yaman ni Kapi.
Williams.
Whatever they
Away
can.
from buildings.
Gabby's up. We've got Armel up in 5 seconds as well. What's the call? Could be a toss back into KP's Earth Splitter.
They need to kill the Gyro twice, I think. There's no other way they win the fight.
Well, we'll see if they can do that. There's the first attempt onto Karma. They're going to try and retreat away,
Raven
trying
though.
to force some reactions, but Mel inside the middle of the team fight. Off to the other side as well. Januel's also going to go down. They're on to Gabby. He's going to attempt to get the song up, but Karma preempted with the BKB. DJ's in with the black hole. but instantly stopped short. Thanks to Jar Jar. The man has done it all for them
Sarap nung
in
ano,
this game one. And that's
nung
going to result
ads.
in Xerxia being able to secure their first map victory of the Pro Series 13.
Gogo,
Yeah,
sarap
what a
nung
game.
ads.
They played really well,
Constant.
stopping Fnatic's farm. They just kind of understood their timings. See Karma manning up when he felt strong, you know. They're just playing well as a team.
Yeah, it's good to see out of these boys because again, their first two series they weren't able to find that map victory, so going up against a difficult beast in Fnatic, but just felt like I look at that. I mean, 10, 15, 2, and 12 from the Ember Spirit. Everyone played incredibly well from Xerxia, but really impressed with what the Ember was able to do throughout the team fights. We saw a lot of his priority with who he was jumping. It's just instantly, if you scout out the Disruptor, if you scout out the Enigma's positioning as well, he was straight away going towards the backline supports.
Yep, very big plays from Ken, carrying his team on his back. All of them played really well, honestly.
That they did indeed, but we'll see what the response is going to be out of Fnatic. Of course, it's just game one of the new debut of the roster, the DNC plus
Exactly.
Fnatic boys, but for them, at least in game one in particular, not able to come out on top. It's going to be Xerxia with a 41-minute map victory from themselves. We'll see if this momentum is going to be strong enough to be able to continue into game two, or if Fnatic are going to be able to get back. We'll find out after the break.
Babalik ako pag yung exit. Babay mga B.